From the dust, I was born.
Okay. I think I'm in focus. I don't know. I'm sorry about the lighting, but that's not an issue at the minute. I need to tell you a story that's actually happened to me. This video is going to turn out, and I never ever thought that I would actually share this experience actually happening to me. Obviously, if you can tell by the title, I ended up crashing my car on the way home. Yeah, so basically, bear with me 1 second. I've got so many parcels, it's unbelievable, but there is an explanation for that, and I'm going to explain everything in a second. Okay, back to where I am. I'm a mess. I may not look it, but I am. Okay, basically, if you haven't already seen my last video of me at Alton Towers, back like 2 weeks ago nearly, I went down after visiting Alton Towers to go down to Devon to see my family, and I came home yesterday, which was Sunday. Perfect weather to drive in, like conditions worth, you know, driving back up. And from Devon to Nottingham, which is where I live, it's about a 4.5 hour drive, depending on if you want to stop or, you know, that kind of thing. And just on the M42 where the accident happened, basically I have no idea how I managed to crash my car, the impact it's had on me. Yeah, it was crazy. The whole thing was so like bizarre because how it happened, we was in like a mile-an-hour limit, so basically there was a 60 mile-an-hour limit, so you couldn't do 70 mile an hour, otherwise you'd get fined, you'd get a flash from the cameras. If you know how to drive and you go through those regularly, you know what I'm talking about. So between a certain stage on the M42 going back home, just past where you would get off for the airport, all of a sudden everyone in front of me broke, so like put the brakes on because there was quite a bit of traffic, and I was quite away from this van in front at the time, but the impact of how like quick I was trying to brake obviously wasn't quick enough, and the car it slowed down, and I wasn't driving that fast either, but I just went into the back of the van. Obviously I'm okay, other than I was in shock, and I have managed to, because of how bad of trying to stop the car and braking so heavily, of like doing an actual emergency stop, which I haven't actually done an emergency stop since I actually learned to drive, so but I know how to do them basically. And in doing so, that has caused my left ankle severely sprained. Luckily it hasn't broken. I have been today to the hospital because I did call I did ask for an ambulance to come over to check me all over, but the waiting times, and obviously I wasn't like badly injured, unfortunately, you know, which is grateful. I'm very grateful that I wasn't as bad that I was. It was better for me to go home and to obviously get checked over the following day, or like through the night if I got worse basically. On the other hand, I have unfortunately lost my car. the impact of how badly damaged it is. It is potentially a write-off, basically. We are still having it assessed in the next few days. I will try and include a couple of like footage of what the damage is like, because basically, obviously, because I was coming home from being technically on holiday, seeing my family, I have all my luggage and duvet and all sorts in my car still, that I had to leave because obviously I was kind of a priority to get home and to get checked out, while like my insurance company policy kind of took over and basically got my car recovered, and that is like basically a local garage. So in the next couple of days, as I'm also resting my foot, I can't really do anything at the moment. I thought I would, obviously, I did say on my Twitter that I would update you all on how I am. Thank you to everyone who has also messaged me, text me, or like sent a DM via Instagram, Twitter. I appreciate you all so much for your kind thoughts and that you're thinking of me. I do really appreciate that. I'm just glad that I'm okay. I am a little bit like sore like around my shoulders, and I probably have suffered a little bit of whiplash, but I will get better. I'm taking medicine for it, so hopefully I will be able to recover quickly. So yeah, I'll tell you that obviously I might be gone away for a few days or a week, just so I can recover from this eventful thing that has happened to me. But yeah, I have a massive pile in front of me of boxes, and that's between like clothes, little things, and Lego. So I have already got a Winnie the Pooh Lego. I always wanted to have this specific Lego, and this is obviously, it's not like from the actual Lego store itself. You have to buy the pieces individually on a website called Bricklink. It's very complicated. I've tried to do it myself like many times, but I just can't seem to order and put the codes in and all sorts kind of thing to be able to purchase all the products of the Lego pieces. The Lego set itself, which I might actually kind of like do a time lapse and film it because it's theme park related. If you haven't already known, it's of Nemesis. I had to get it because obviously, if you haven't already known, Nemesis is having its retrack now. They have started already. I have seen updates on what they're doing to it. And yeah, I'm excited to see the process. Obviously, I'm already missing it. And I do have to say, like, my last final go on Nemi, when I went like literally 2 weeks ago, was just like, it was emotional, but it was phenomenal. Like, it was insane. And my last actually ever night ride on Nemesis for this, until its retrack is finished, was when I went with Louise, and I'm so glad that we managed to get on Nemesis at that night. Yeah, that was just an incredible night ride. So I will see if I can, like, obviously I'll update you in the next video, but I thought I would share what has happened, and I hope you don't mind me obviously not being on YouTube for the next week, just so that I can get myself better, and yeah, I will see you all very, very soon. Bye for now. You can tell that I've like hurt my ankle because I'm limping everywhere. Like, it's not nice.